The Source FM 96.1.
Breakfast. Good morning, how you doing? It's Tuesday the 3rd of May. I'm Jules Powis. This is the Source FM Breakfast Show. It's Casey and the Sunshine Band, obviously Boogie Shoes. Coming up next, we've got the headlines, news, that's after Ariana Grande.
It's just gone 7 o'clock in the morning.
The Source FM.
The Breakfast Show.
That was Blondie and Craig David with Nothing Like This. When I first found that, I was listening out for Blondie. It's not Blondie. Blondie are a couple of Bristol-based music producers, dance music producers, part of his massive comeback. Lots of Craig David material out there at the moment. Quite refreshing seeing him come back, I suppose. Before that, Cypher Mabuse with Jika Jai.
The Source FM 96.1.
The Breakfast Show.
That was fantastic. Dizzy Gillespie with Ooh Papa Da. It's an album by Mo Coughlin Quintet featuring trumpeter Dizzy Gillespie, recorded in 1988 and released on the Soundwing label. And before that you heard First Aid Kit with Wolf from their iTunes sessions. They're a Swedish folk duo. Clara Soderberg sings. Good morning, it's Tuesday the 3rd of May. This is the Source FM Breakfast Show. I'm Jules Powis. That was Meghan Trainor with No, released on the 4th of March. It's the lead single from her album Thank You. It's currently racing up the UK charts, doing pretty well. Before that I played Eric Church.
The Source FM.
The Breakfast Show.
How are you doing? 7:45. Breakfast Show on Source FM. It's a little mix in the hair. There was a point there, but we'll be in that. Before that was Cage the Elephant with Mess Around. They're an American alternate rock group that's produced by Don Orbach of the Black Keys. Today's Guilty Pleasure up next. I increasingly find that the Guilty Pleasures aren't really guilty pleasures at all. There's some gems knocking around, and that's what's happening today. So let's get on with it. Paul Hardcastle, 19.
Taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me.
Drake, Aubrey Drake Graham, his full name. It's a rapper called Aubrey. I love that. Also found out he's Canadian. He first garnered recognition as Jimmy Brooks on the TV series Degrassi: The Next Generation. I presume that's Degrassi High, the kids program. So the grime underground rapper Drake is a Canadian Anton Deck from a school kids program. Marvellous, like that. And before that, Paul Hardcastle with 19. We've got the news, traffic and weather coming up at 8. Good morning. If you're just waking up, welcome to the Source FM Breakfast Show. I'm Jules Powis. Quick summary of the headlines up next.
It's just gone 8 o'clock in the morning.
Source FM News.
And Leicester City have won the Premier League title in one of the greatest sporting victories of all time. Tottenham's 2-2 draw at Chelsea on Monday confirmed a stunning achievement for Claudio Ranieri's side. Leicester started out the campaign as 5,000-1 outsiders for the title after almost being relegated last season. The government's flagship benefit reform has serious design flaws that must be resolved before it's expanded across the country, a think tank says. The Resolution Foundation said universal credit had been taken too far from its original purpose and veered off track because of cost cutting. And a pair of rare corpse flowers, nicknamed after their terrible stench, have bloomed at the same time. It's the first time two Titanarium, housed together at Cornwall's Eden Project, of course it's Cornwall's Eden Project, have opened together, staff said. The larger of the two blooming flowers opened on Monday after the smaller of the pair opened on Sunday night. They only bloom for 48 hours and give off a horrendous odour. So let's rush over and give them a sniff. On the roads and the rails, trains are looking fine, ferries are looking good. There's a report of an accident resulting in a patchy frost forming in some spots by dawn. Okay, that's your update. Next up are Hedingarana, possibly, and Pornapoca, possibly.
A white 1959 Corvette Chevrolet stolen from 6320 Truce last night. If you happen to see it, call the Kansas City, Missouri police and report it to the Automobile Theft Bureau.
Yes, fellas, if you use water with your hair tonic, and who doesn't, better use Vaseline hair tonic, made specially to use with water. That's because
I'ma keep on running cause the winner don't quit on themselves. What you want from me? Is it true? You see, I saw they get in there. What you want from me? Is it true? You see, I saw they get in there. In there.
The Source FM 96.1
Breakfast.
If you just joined us, welcome to the Source FM Breakfast Show. I'm Jules Powis. It is Tuesday, the 3rd of May, and 17 minutes past 8. Today is World Press Freedom Day, it's Deaf Awareness Week, and it's Donkey Week. Paolo Nutini, not what I've been thinking for the past 6 months, an Italian man. No, he's from Scotland, Paisley, in fact. Beyonce featuring Kendrick Lamar, that's a new one from her latest album Lemonade, track called Freedom. Okay, no, that's not going to work. And before that, you heard Hedingarana with Pornapolka from their album Tra. Hedingarana translates as the Heathens. They're a Swedish band. We like that. Okay, Miami Sound Machine next, and you've got to be a man, depending on whether this works. All this fiddling you've heard me doing, it might or might not work, because it's gone a bit weird. Here we go, should we find out? It didn't, did it? Alright, try again. 3. Helen Smith, got to be a man.
You don't have to be blind.
WABC Super Hit of the Year.
Love God herself. We just gotta let it be, 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 babe. This is your final warning. You know I give you life. If you try to take this shit, you're gonna lose your wife.
When the groove got right and the fat sister hit the stove and hollered and grandma shook the tambourine off the hip, the reverend would get to feeling so good. The reverend would get to feeling so good. The reverend would get to feeling so good he just hit himself all upside the head with the drumstick.
Good morning. If you just joined us, welcome to the Source FM Breakfast Show. I'm Jules Powis. It is Tuesday, the 3rd of May. There's Alkaline Trio, Help Me, from Only Paradise. Before that, you heard Beyonce featuring Jack White with Don't Hurt Yourself, heavily edited by me in order to get it on the radio. Lots of stuff going on there, but really, really worth it. And I'm going to play that again. I thought it was fantastic. And before all of that, was Helen Smith, You've Got to Be a Man, from her album Sing Sweet Soul, released in 1966.
I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced, danced, danced.
Radio 2's on the move to 693 or 909 kilohertz. That's 433 or 330 meters medium wave.
Panda, panda, panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean in the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family, wait and see, look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, honey killers on the helmets. Legacies, family, wait and see, panda. Package full, Danny, selling ball, candy. Man out the macho like Randy, the chopper go out for granted. You look into your bandit, hope the killers understand me.
Designer with Panda, again edited by me to get it on the radio. His real name is Sidney Royal Selby III. That's his name, the American rapper known as Panda from Brooklyn. Here's a first play for the Tiger Lilies. This is one of the less odd ones. They're odd, let's face it. They're a group they kind of hang around Soho, performing in little clubs and bars and things. How many albums have they made now? About a dozen. They're fantastic, and this is their track Pimps, Pushers and Thieves.
Pimps, pushers and thieves, they are. Pimps, pushers and thieves, they are. Pimps, pushers and thieves.
The Tiger Lilies, Pimps, Pushers and Thieves from their album Ad Nauseum. We'll be playing more Tiger Lilies, I think, selecting them quite carefully. Some of them are a bit, for the mornings, you know what I mean. It's the Throwback 3 coming up next. I'm going to play the Marquees the morning after, the Miracles, You Really Got Hold on Me, and Clive McFatter and the Drifters with Such a Night.
96.1, The Source FM.
Minutes after 9. That's our WQAM Most Music Time. And our girl up in Boca Raton is Judy Liberati, and she's up there freezing to death. How you doing, Judy?
It was a night. Ooh, what a night it was. Really was such a night.
Wasn't that great? 9 minutes to 9 on the Source FM Breakfast Show. You heard Clyde McFatter and the Drifters with Such a Night. That was the Drifters' original version, released in January 1954. Despite being banned by some radio stations as too racy, it still managed to reach number 2 on the American R&B chart in 1954. Before that was the Miracles and You Really Got a Hold on Me on Motown. And that's almost it for the Breakfast Show this morning. I'm Jules Powis. Thank you so much for your company. Up next you have One Man Band with Keith Wilcox. Have a brilliant day. I'll be back here for 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Goodbye.
comme jamais, des jamais, ça fait comme jamais, jamais, ça fait comme jamais, ça fait comme jamais, déjà, ça fait comme jamais.